Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to North Hobart Oval for the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property SFLW Div1 Grand Final. It's the North Hobart Demons taking on the Kingborough Tigers for the ultimate glory. We're getting ready for this grand final. The national anthem's coming up next. My name's Tubes Taylor. I'm joined by Grace Mitchell.
G'day.
Let's get to the national anthem. Well, if that doesn't get the hairs on the back of your neck tingling, I don't know what will. It's Div1 Southern Footy League Women's Competition Grand Final here, thanks to LJ Pinnacle Property. As I said, my name's Tubes Taylor, joined by Grace Mitchell. Good afternoon, Grace.
Hello, Tubes. How are you going?
It's great to have you here with us. What an exciting day. The two best sides of the competition. You might disagree with me there, given your beloved Clarence Roos are not in the grand final, but this is where we're at. What are you tipping, Grace?
Well, Tubes, I believe in fairy tales, so I'm going to tip the Tigers for this one. There's a couple big games to play for, the 100-gamer with Michaela Absalom today, so big game for them. First time in finals, it's going to be huge. Huge.
Just so you know, the toss has just happened. Chelsea Thomas for the North Hobart Demons has won the toss and will kick to the left of screen. There they are, the Kingborough Tigers. Obviously some injuries to mention, Grace.
Yeah, so the top goal scorer, Stacey Fox, is out. She was injured in the game last week. And also Priscilla, who's in their defence, has not played a finals game. So a couple of big outs, but you know, that won't hurt them, I don't think. I think they've got a lot to play for. Priscilla Ogwogo is who you speak of there. There's Chelsea Thomas just getting a last message in for her beloved Demons. Stacey Fox has kicked 23 goals for the year, but I think it opens up the forward 50 for Georgie Bailey, who's an absolute superstar. Yes, absolutely. She really hurt us last week, kicked 2 goals late, which won them the game, so she'll definitely stand up today, and I think it's a bit of a luxury that they have 2 tall marking forwards already. One to watch there. Chiara Nyhouse is one of the absolute stars. I reckon she'll be running around in the ruck. Marley Bevan, another one for Kingborough. Hayley Baldwin, their captain, also very excellent in the middle. For the North Hobart Demons, Emily Mifsud will be running through the forward line. She's kicked 17 goals for the year. She's elusive. Chelsea Thomas, of course. Libby Johnson in the middle as well. Claire Ransom. Claire Ransom. Let's not forget Claire Ransom. They're very excited. It's been an even contest across the whole of Div 1 between Kingborough, North Hobart, Clarence and Glenorchy. These two sides get to the finish line. The last day of their season is about to happen. Libby Johnson in the ruck, interesting selection. We've got the stack hat there in the forward line of Maddie Lamb. Chelsea Thomas running around in the helmet too. Can't wait to see what's going on here. Hayley Baldwin just trying to settle Nyhouse down a little. And umpires today, Netta Lynch, Angela Holland, Eleanor Bird running through the middle on the boundary. As we get started, game is underway here at North Hobart. It's Div 1 Grand Final. Nyhouse wins it down through with space. Gee, it's fast, furious footy. Out it comes for Thomas. Sends it forward towards Lamb. The helmets trying to combine. Young gets back for the Tigers. Dives on the footy, does Lamb, and as it pops out the back, it's a hot start early, Grace Mitchell. It is, and you see the way that North Hobart set up all behind the ball and just charge straight forward into that forward 50. Ruck contest here. Steph Smith in for the Ds. It pops out the back for Bevan. Goes to gather the footy, runs into Mifsud, who tackles hard. And Netta Lynch says, that's holding the footy.
Mifsud will go back and have a shot on goal.
Also got someone down in the centre square, not sure who that is.
I think it's Chiara Nyhouse. If we can go back and have a look at that, see what happened. It's actually Ollie Dove who's coming off with a little bit of blood coming out of the nostrils. In the meantime, Mifsud heads towards goal, just sprays off the side of the boot as the rain starts to fall here.
I think the rain will favour Kingborough today. They like to tackle, they like the hard balls.
Let me tell you, Ollie Dove is one tough cat, and she's having a little vomit on the sidelines as the ball comes long. Marley Bevan marks the footy and plays on immediately. Long kick down forward and gathering the ball, can't quite get there. Not sure who that was, and the umpire's called play on.
Laura Negri in the back line there, she's excellent, loves an intercept mark.
Lockley in the bright pink boots plays on immediately, sends the ball inside forward 50 for the first time, and getting back to mark the ball, easy as you like, is Vernon. Vernon's kick goes out wide, finds Moffat. Moffat sends the ball forward, just a little bit too much on it there for going back with Simons. Now a chance in the middle of the oval. A lot of Tigers around the footy, and that one rolls over the boundary for a ball in. Let's just take a look at the replay here. Oh, a bit of friendly fire for Ollie Dove. Hayley Baldwin's hit, copped a fair in the noggin. So I'm sure there'll be some concussion protocols happening there as North Hobart bring it out. Moving the ball forward, very quick kick inside forward 50. Smith is going to get there first. In fact, it's Lamb. Bends one towards the goal in sensational style. Sends it through for the first goal of the game. Maddie Lamb hits the scoreboard and the D's are up by 7.
Well done, Maddie Lamb. Had lots of pace going into the 50s. Plenty of space for her to run and kick that goal.
Tess Waller trying to pressure, but that's just a sensational effort from the pocket. Maddie Lamb loves it too. My cousin had a pink stack out in the 80s and it didn't look like that, I can tell you. How good for Maddie Lamb. 3 minutes gone, it's North Hobart up by 7. Tackle laid on Ransom, through Ferguson rather, threw the ball away. Might actually be Claire Ransom, it is, Tubes. Get your facts straight as that one's held up here. There'll be a ball up just forward to centre for the Tigers. Johnson does well, Baldwin gathers the footy, Ransom, the tackle machine, does really well. Tapping the ball on was Lockley, trying hard, Dalco of the Matilda variety, and at the bottom of the pack, Libby Johnson comes up with a footy. We'll see another ball up. A little bit slippery here as the rain starts to fall around North Hobart Oval. Johnson wins it down, gathers the footy, handballs back towards Ransom. Dalco arrives, throws a tackle on Ransom, and we'll see a ball up.
You'll see a lot of that today, Tubes. Claire hangs around the back of the stoppage and gets the ball on the outside.
Nyhouse, Ransom, throws it on the boot. Slippery dip out here.
100 gamer, first
100
kick.
games, got her kick away, finds Vernon though in the opposition colours. Numbers on the opposite side as she goes across the face of goal. Dangerous times. Josie Rose comes out to meet the footy and gets a hand in there. Nice separation for Marley Bevan. Quick kick forward for Grimsey, doesn't go anywhere. Bevan with a big tackle laid, and the umpire will ball it up. Josie Rose, of course, 16 years old, playing senior footy. How good is that?
Yeah, that's so good for her at her age, and shows a bit of grunt, and it's excellent that she can step up to senior football.
Angelica Clark lays the tackle, but the umpire, Lynch, says, give it to me. Ball up. Gee, she's thrown it to herself there, Neatsy. Out it comes from Marley Bevan. Chelsea Thomas tracks her. It's a slippery game of footy. Handball in Hope. Nicely done. Bit of space now for Grimsey, who sends it inside forward 50. Bouncing ball at the back. Kicked off the ground by Vernon. Hard at the footy. Nice attack by Lockley. Over the footy is Ferguson. Bailey gets it up. Can't get it away, though. Now it's out for Simons. Her kick goes nowhere. Lockley Out the back again, this is scrappy stuff. It's just, you can tell it's so slippery out there, Grace, as the rain really starts to fall now. We've had a cracking day so far, and then for Div 1, it just starts belting down.
So unfortunate, but it's going to take away a bit of the marking game, but I think it will still be an excellent game of football.
Ransom at the back, as you picked, Grace, sends it out wide. Water just flowing down. Moffat, rather, it was Johnson who got it forward. Tackled high. Lancaster gets her free kick. Sends it inside forward 50, slippery through everything. Josie Rose is at the back of the pack. Quick kick by Dalco, doesn't go anywhere. Clearing kick by the D's. And standing under the ball was Mifsud. Now for Lamb. Lamb gets it away. Through comes Baldwin. Lamb somehow gathers the footy and sends the ball long. A nice mark taken. No, thrown away. Bella Parker gets the free kick. Long kick inside forward 50. Lamb again. Lamb takes the mark and will have another shot on goal. So coast-to-coast stuff by the Demons. Bella Parker involved there. They'd be happy with that, getting the ball into her hands. You can hear the rain falling. Backing her in here, Grace?
Yeah, it will be a struggle, I think. I think it might just fall short.
In comes Lamb. It's really close to the player on the mark, and unfortunately, distance wasn't the problem. The out on the full was. Look at that. Pretty dire stuff if you're anything but a duck, as the long kick comes out from Absalom in game 100. Kept in somehow by Mifsud. Now Lamb, who's been providing some trouble for Kingborough. Lancaster gets it back. Drop what she should have taken there was Clark. Clark's kick goes inside forward 50. Parker underneath it. Out it comes, Absalom at the back. Now a chance for Mifsud. Mifsud's wrapped up, tackled hard, and that's holding the footy. The umpire decides that it'll come back.
I really like the work of Macy Lancaster at the moment for Tigers. She's getting the ball, she's driving her legs and clearing it out of their 50.
Grimsey finds Young as it slips through her fingertips and it's out of bounds in front of Marley Bevan. So ball in right on the paint of 50 here at North Hobart Oval. On the half-forward line for the D's. Parker wins it down. That might have been McGuinness, actually, a pardon. Out the back here for Ransom. That's called a throw. Be a D's free kick. Going to Thomas. So the captain too far out to score. Short lead from Mifsud. And Mifsud, oh, should have wrapped that up, but it slipped through the fingertips. Trying hard again was Allenby. And the umpire's pulled out another throw. Who's this one going to? Might be, it is in fact, Jamie Simmons.
Jamie played in the state side this year, had a really good game up forward. She's a great kick, so I'll be backing her for this.
Going for the extra journey, it just slides forward. Lamb. The umpire will ball it up just at the top of the square here, so favouring North Hobart. Ruck contest one down. Lamb's been very, very busy. Elusive too. Gets it to Smith. Now Baldwin. Sends it out towards the wing. This one will beat all comers and roll out of bounds. So it'll be a free kick going the way of the D's. Bannerman. Short. Not sure who this is, number 5. Haven't got a number 5. We'll find out though for you at quarter time. Apologies to player number 5. Nicely done, Lockley. Just dribbles it forward. Upton gets trapped. We'll see a ball up. So ball up at centre wing. Bevan didn't have the footy. Gets called advantage. Sending the ball inside forward 50. Josie Rose at the back, so's Georgie Bailey. It just popped away from her. Nice hit off the ball. It was all fair. Bevan to Bailey, who's all by herself.
Georgia Bailey here. I'll absolutely back her to kick this one. That was great movement by Tigers and putting on the Shepherds to allow the teammates to be free. It was fantastic.
I've been watching Georgie Bailey for a lot of years, and she's a joy to watch. She's a beautiful kick of the footy, and there proves me correct. Georgie Bailey gets the first for the Tigers, and the margin just back to 1 point.
You can notice that rain really affecting North Hobart's marking game, and that's what they are really good at. So it's a great equaliser, this one.
Absolutely. She's a delightful kick of the footy, Georgie Bailey. She's been at a few clubs, now settled at the Kingborough Tigers. Great to see her playing Div 1 as well.
Absolutely.
She's certainly got the talent to be there. Back in the middle. 12 minutes gone. Tee who stepped up. That's this player, Marley Bevan. Good to see Ollie Dove back out there. Marley Bevan on hands and knees. Umpire's pulled a free kick out here. It'll go to the Tigers. I think that's Matilda Dalco. Umpire Naida Lynch is calling the ball back, which is intelligent footy. It's great to see someone like Neetsy getting involved again in footy and getting paid, to be fair, which is tremendous. Dalco through some fingertips here.
Yeah, so good to have a player turn umpire, and she's very excellent. She knows the rules very well, and I do enjoy being umpired by Nix.
Nyhouse down to Thomas. Thomas ran into Baldwin, and the umpire says no prior. Ball up. Baldwin got her kick away. Who wants this? Bevan wheels around, sells some candy, throws it on the boot. Here's a chance for Georgie Bailey. Got it away. Lamb in the way. Bailey gets it back. Kick smothered. Bouncing ball. Who's at home? Josie Rose. We know she's electric with a footy. Can she shrug a couple of tackles? She got it away just.
Kingborough really got a bit of urgency about them tubes. They're definitely going to the ball hard and then not letting it out.
No, it's been pretty 50-50, I reckon, this game so far. There's been bits and pieces of great play from both sides as Dalco holds that one up. It'll be another ball up. 13 and 3/4 minutes gone in the first term of the Div 1 LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property SFLW Grand Final. Huge tackle laid by Hayley Kluger. She loves it tough. A little bit of push and shove off the ball. Mifsud went hard at the ball. Actually, it wasn't at all Misfit. It was Simmons. Love watching that. The veteran there, Absalom, ends up with a footy. And we'll see a ball up. Ball just rolls out of bounds. We'll see a boundary throw in as Josie Rose comes off for a spell with a little injury. Ball up, out the back for Baldwin. Baldwin gets wrapped up by Thomas. Thomas got her kick away. Was it caught high? Yes, according to the umpire. Rain really coming down now, regretting walking to the football. Baldwin sends it inside forward 50. Bailey flew. Now Ransom gives it off to a running Ferguson. Ferguson sends the ball down towards her forward throngs. Parker got a handball up. Bella again gets it. Mifsud out the back, wheeling round, a quick rushed kick there from the D's. It was Angelica Clark. Oh, that one's got to be a free kick. It was missed though. Seems to be everyone's okay. Lockley I've watched her a number of years, and the umpire's called a free kick going to Lockley. Not a lot to kick to, though. So holds it up and heads out towards a teammate in Johns. Leading the race, though, Negri. Quick handball up. Lancaster throws it on the boot. D's just look a little bit more shapely. Dove rushes a kick forward. Negri can't get there. Goes back to gather the footy and kicks a rushed one. Oh, how's that for courage from all involved. Sensational mark to Kira Johns. Kicked into Thomas, though. Dove. And we'll hold the ball up here. What did you think of that? Going back with a flight, I've never done that in my life.
Yeah, very brave, and I love that about women's football. They just go hard.
Thomas, tackled with a footy, holding the ball. Hayley Baldwin's not happy with the treatment she got from Libby Johnson, but it was a great tackle to Ollie Dove, who was knocked into last week, not long ago. Good kick, out wide, not there for the Tigers. Dalco couldn't get it. Someone's starting to chant here, and not sure it's working for them. So ball in. Not long left in the term. Nyhouse sends it up to forward 50. Oh, another great mark. Going back with a flight. Vernon. Short one. Banks couldn't quite take the mark. Vernon picked up the ball, and the umpire's holding the footy. They need to go quick. Georgie Bailey's in the spot. Could she take the mark? She can't. And a clearing kick should save the D's here. As it ticks over 18 minutes, that is all she wrote. North Hobart 1-1-7 lead the Tigers 1-6. The goal kickers for North Hobart, Maddie Lamb with the first of the game. For the Kingborough Tigers, Georgie Bailey. And it's a hot start early, Grace Mitchell.
It is a hot start. I do like the work of North Hobart. They're very skilled with the ball, and their structure and their setup behind the ball is just getting their movement, which is really good. Tigers, just for me, they just seem to have more of a bounce in their step today, Tubes.
Well, I think, like you said, midway through that term, the rain maybe helps the Tigers because they're not trying their hardest to kick to a marking target. They're more worried about that chaos ball.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's take a look at the highlights from the first quarter. Thanks to LJ Hooker, Pinnacle Property. Well, this goal from Maddie Lamb was an absolute beauty, and she loved it to a fair celebration. Georgie Bailey got on the end of one. It was good work from the Tigers to get it up forward, and a nice start from Georgie Bailey. There are a couple of big hits in there too, Grace Mitchell.
Yep, there'll be some sore bodies tomorrow, but it's the grand final, Tube, so you got to go hard.
Ollie Dove copped one across the snout. Kira Johns was going back with a flight. And we'll have a quick break here, get to some advertisements, but don't go anywhere. This game will go right down to the wire. My name's Tubes Taylor. I'm joined by Grace Mitchell, and we'll be right back in just a few moments. Stick around.
Mate, the Great Australian Bite has something delicious for you. Banjo's Bakery Cafe, where meets baked fresh in every store every day since 1984. The Great Australian Bite has never tasted this good. Visit a store near you or download the app and order today. Banjo's Bakery Cafe, baking things better.
Hi, I'm Ray Chamberlain, and here are the top reasons why you should become an AFL umpire. You love intellectual conversations.
I know you're not. No, I said
And you said no. Everybody knows you need help with your anger management issues.
We don't talk to one another like that.
It's okay.
You just can't keep up with the young ones any longer.
He's run down.
Because you like to get paid to keep fit.
Blow your whistle, show your decision, show your good, strong signals, then get on your bike and go.
It's the best game in the world.
Well, quarter time here. We're going to reset the clock for term number 2. It's a 1-point margin in favour of the home side, the side that ended up on top of the ladder for season 2023, the North Hobart Demons. My name's Tubes Taylor. I'm joined by Grace Mitchell. What do you reckon the message would have been there at quarter time from the coaches, Grace?
I think they would be adjusting to the rain, Tube, especially the North Hobart, not so much the kick mark, but it also looks like it's starting to clear again, so keep you on your toes.
Umpires pulled a free kick out here for encroaching onto the mark, so it'll be a free kick to the North Hobart Demons. Eb McGuinness has the ball. That hurts. When that happens, it used to happen to me all the time. Just super keen. Absalom with absolute strength comes through the middle of North Hobart Oval. Dalco with a smart handball out wide. Finds a teammate in Waller. Sending the ball forward. Oh, Bailey went at the player, not the ball. Tackle without it was Lockley. Umpire missed that one. Bailey goes back to try and gather. Mackenzie Banks is there. Dives on the footy. We'll see a ball up. Holding the footy. Wow. Who to? Wow, okay. There you go. Jade Lockley gets her free kick after she was tripped, so maybe it's one to even up the legend. Josie Rose works to the front of the pack. Scoopy ball out. Didn't have the footy again there, Lockley. Great tackle. The one-arm tackle there. Baldwin got her hands free, then got tackled hard. Will the umpire give the hold in the footy? Yes. Fair enough too. If you're raising your hands, that's your prior opportunity as the kick comes out wide to Barnes, who's changed into the number 5 from number 41. Gee, you don't bounce it on these sort of days, Charlotte. But she did okay in the end. Miffs it underneath the footy. Now a clearing ball from Johnson. Goes forward and the mark is taken as easy as you like by Sophie Ferguson, who's had a reasonable game, Grace.
Yes, it's a great mark from the back line. Played on Sophie a few times, and she does read the ball very well.
I tell you what, Jamie Simmons there almost marked it behind her back with a little juggle around the front. I didn't mind that.
Very skillful.
Punched away. Trying hard again is Angelica Clark, and that's gone out of bounds for a ball in. 2 minutes gone in the second term. Love that the young boundary umpires got a little bit of green tinge to the do today.
Really getting in theme with umpiring kit.
Now, looks like a green highlighter, doesn't he? There he is, right on camera. How's that?
Beautiful.
When you go into the hairdresser, what do you ask for? Can I have a little bit of green in the top?
Yep.
Is that what happens?
Green tips.
Holding
Must be crazy hair day at school.
yeah. Clark has the footy at centre wing. That's a good low kick inside forward 50. Baldwin got her hands free. Gee, she's tough. Got her kick as she was tackled. Trying hard again. Nice work by Kluger. Bailey, all by herself, sends the ball long. Josie Rose has eyes for the footy. Tackled hard, then handballed to herself. This is smart footy from a young player. Well done, Josie Rose. She had 3 to beat. Goes back, gathers the ball. Now it's hit knees. Banks, happy to see it across the line for a rush behind.
I really like Josie's positioning. She held her spot and let the ball drop in front of her. She was in a really good position then.
Scores a level. Blow the siren, we'll be back next week. No, you play time on now, don't you?
You do.
Oh, what a shame. That kick's going to no one but Hayley Baldwin. I'm not joking. Yesterday, there was a rainbow in exactly the same spot. There's one right now as Hayley Baldwin plays on quickly. Sends the ball in, but this will be gobbled up by Cowdroy. Across the face of goal, it's a dangerous kick, but Clark's all by herself, so why not send it in that direction? That's a clever kick. Negri dropped what she should have taken. Rushed kick inside forward 50 again. Clark's going to get there first. Kluger arrived overzealous. Quickly rushed kick. This will be okay. Simmons trying to produce a circus act with the juggler. Gets her handball off and the kick goes forward again. Mifsud does very well but can't gather the footy. Over the ball there is Donnelly. Lamb, who's had plenty of it, gets it off to Bannerman. Barnes, rather. A lot of B names. In fact, here's another one, Bevan. Handballed off just, and the umpire said that's holding the footy. There's the rainbow. Kick goes wide to Ransom. Ransom with a delightful kick into the pocket for Mifsud, and Mifsud, unfortunately, can't gather the ball. Being well worn by Maddie Young. Boundary throw in.
Jamie Simmons up for the ruck.
Yeah, don't mind it. Lamb trying to gather. Has Bevan for company. Happy to see it across the line, Marley Bevan. Played on Marley Bevan before?
No, I don't play midfield.
Don't you?
But yes.
I thought you were a midfielder.
No, I'm a forward. But Marley is very good in the midfield. She played in the state team as well. She's a very good player. Came from Queensland.
Ransom trying to track the footy. And it ends up in the arms of Ava Allenby. And we'll see another ball up. Absalom wins it down. Quick rushed kick from Harvey goes out of bounds. Another boundary throw in. So they'd be happy with this, the Ds, just locking it into their defensive 50, or their attacking 50 rather. Absalom again in the ruck. Gets it down to Thomas in the opposition's colours. Tackle without it. Umpire missed the ball. Kept going, does Thomas. We'll see a ball up.
Doe's got to be careful. That's twice he's gone forward a stoppage with open in front of goals there. So they've got to watch out for that one, Tigers. Hobart looking the goods.
Absalom out of the ruck, gets caught holding the footy.
Bit of biff. Where will this go?
and 50 metres from the non-controlling umpire in Neatsy Lynch. So what was a possible toughish shot? Yeah, you can't do that.
No, all that.
Chelsea Thomas comes in to defend the honour, but in comes Matilda Harvey. Make no mistake, straight through the middle.
Giving you an easy one away there, Tigers.
Well, they unnecessarily biff, you know. I know they used to talk about it in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s, but absolutely not necessary. But an easy kick in the end for Harvey.
It will hurt them long term, so better to be disciplined.
Thread it through, and Sammy Breen up the back there, taking a mark. Nicely done. So I've put the goal on the wrong score, so we'll fix that up right now. North Hobart 2-1-13, lead the Tigers 1-1-7. Bevan, out of the middle, gets past Clark. Dove, left it for Bevan. Nyhouse got a kick, but it was smothered. Bevan goes back to gather. So does the numbat. Ollie Dove. She's caught on. Oh, I'm not sure what that was for.
I'm not sure either, Chips.
Bouncing ball. Parker gets it forward. Lamb all by herself has all the time in the world to send it forward. Mifsud gets interrupted by Johnson. And that one goes out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. 8 minutes 30 gone in the second term. Umpire's pulled a free kick out. It'll go the way of the Tigers.
North Hobart seem to be changing their ruck, and it's causing them. I think that was him. Jamie was just in front of Michaela there, so free kick him to her.
Yep, nice work. Numbers here with the Tigers. Nyhouse gets it out, looking for Lancaster. Lancaster does well, almost runs into Ollie Dove, who's been belted. She knows no other way, Ollie Dove. She's up on her feet and gets slammed into the ground. Shivers. Ollie Dove just loves it like that. Nicely done. Lancaster got a handball out wide, looking for Waller. Here comes Ollie Dove right now. She's tackled and caught with the footy. Unlucky. You can see what she was trying to do. So the tackle pressure of North Hobart has been sensational.
Yeah, it's definitely lifted this quarter, Tubes.
Got to get her behind a mark here. Oh, Dove arrived late and copped a knee in the guts, if you don't mind. Someone needs to get out there and tell Ollie Dove that this is not WrestleMania. This is a grand final. Wheeling around, Claire Ransom just got pushed as she kicked. And it's picked up here, and oh, late one by Mifsud on Young. Ends up pushing the ball out of bounds on the full. Claire Ransom from the toughest pocket at North Hobart Oval to kick a goal from.
She knows this ground too well, Claire. She's obviously her home ground and knows where she can come from. Not there.
It's not the place to kick it, is it?
No.
It's a tough pocket. The only people I've seen kick goals from there are Brendan Favola and the Wizard.
Eddie Betts?
Nah, not Eddie Betts. I don't think Eddie Betts has played on North Hobart Oval before. And the Wiz. As the ball in will... So hang on, that kick out on the full, why was that not a free kick to North Hobart? To Kingborough?
I'm a bit lost. Just then.
Ransom sends one goalward. Does it bounce in? It does. Does it hold up? No. So through for behind. Handy point. North Hobart 2-2-14 lead Kingborough Tigers 1-1-7. Upton takes the mark. They've been so good so far, the North Hobart Demons. Oh, Simons out of the ruck. Big tackle laid, and it's called holding the footy. Dove plays on quickly, sending the ball to centre wing. Just a kick away. Trying hard again is Monks. Lancaster tackled hard, and the umpire will ball it up. Clark just dropped it. And now she's caught, given a free kick.
Left-footed Clark.
Umpire's just holding the ball up so they go behind the mark. Play on's the call. Long kick. Finds Harvey. Harvey plays on quickly. Ducks around one. Then pops it up into a dangerous spot at the top of 50 metres. Simons running after the footy. Gathered by Barnes, who dodges through traffic and sends the ball long towards Mifsud. Punched away nicely by Maddie Young. Lamb all by herself from the pocket. No way!
Wow.
She's kicked a couple of beauties, has Maddie Lamb. Goodness me, get it in her hands. She can't miss.
She's damaging Maddie Lamb. Maybe if I have a pink helmet, I'll kick some goals.
You reckon it's the helmet? I think it was a great shepherd by M. Mifsud. Let's take a look, thanks to LJ Hooker. Oh, the celebration. How good.
You'd be happy with that one for sure.
13 points to margin in favour of the Demons. 13 and a half minutes gone in the second term. Just 4.5 minutes left in the half. Punched away, Baldwin. Spent some time off the ground. Gets her kick forward. Finds Dalco. Oh goodness, Dalco ran into trouble there, and then the Demons army arrives. She scoops it back towards Baldwin. Baldwin got a kick away. Who's at home? Oh, I'll tell you what, a little bit of slide work from Moffat, the umpire. Will ball it up. Nyhouse out the back for Baldwin. Gets wrapped up by Thomas. Good battle between those two.
Yeah, it is a really good battle between those two. I've noticed that Hayley Baldwin's put herself behind the stoppage as well, so it's alleviated that run, but looks like North Hobart are getting it again.
Johnston gathers the footy. Lamb got a handball out. Clark caught holding the ball.
Holding the ball. Well done, Marley.
Marley Bevan looks out wide, finds Baldwin. Baldwin goes out wide looking for Monks. Nyhouse through her toes. Simons on the bottom of the pack. Scoopy stuff here. Nice little handball up. Just left it behind though. Grimsey trying hard. Got tackled around the head. That's Simons. Got her kick away. Should be wrapped up here by the Tigers rather. Mifsud caught for a throw are the Tigers, and Mifsud will take the free kick. Bevan gets in the way. Has a couple to beat as this one rolls over the line. Marley Bevan, just with a little bit of a sore knee, comes out of the pack. I think she's had a fresh haircut too, just for the day.
I think she has too. It looks lovely.
Love a fresh fade as you head into the grand finals. Baldwin with an interesting kick forward. Through with pace here. The Tigers just need to get a goal. I think he got, like, I hate to be critical of the umpires, and I'm not criticising the umpires, but I think at half-time, they need to let that sort of stuff go. That's not a throw. That is tapping the ball on. You're allowed to do that.
I couldn't agree with you more, Tubes.
Clark. Considering the weather, you've just got to let that stuff go. Anyway, free kick to Matilda Dalco. Kicks across towards Lucy Dalco. And the Dalco girls combine. Long kick to Bevan by herself. Plays on, got a handball away. Looking for Nyhouse. Thomas gathers the footy. Out the back. Quick rushed kick. Bailey. Got her kick away. Now a chance in some space for Monks. Monks gets it up to Bailey. Bailey's kick forward. Bouncing ball. Oh. Rolling ball out the back for Josie Rose. Gets a kick. Will it stay and inside? It does. Oh! Slammed into the post for Jade Lockley. She had all the time in the world too.
No, I feel for Jade. Yeah, not how she would have liked that to go, I don't think, Tubes.
Oh, heartbreak right on the half-time siren right there. The Demons 3-2-20 lead the Tigers. 1-2-8 goal kickers for the D's. Maddie Lamb with 2 absolute juices. And Matilda Harvey with the other. For the Tigers, it's Georgie Bailey with 1. And one of the best points you'll ever see, Jade Lockley slamming it into the post. Better players for that half, Grace?
I really like the tackle pressure of the North Hobart midfield. I think that Claire Ransom, obviously, as well, getting out the back, she's been excellent. For Tigers, I think Marley, her speed and her aggression is been really good, and also Hayley Baldwin. She's just obviously made some changes and sitting out the back of that stoppage to make sure that North Hobart don't get that run.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Maddie Lockley's looked likely every time the ball's got inside forward 50 for the Tigers. I think you're right. The tackle pressure and I don't know, defensive structures of North Hobart are really holding up well. I think Jamie Simmons has been sensational. Along with Angelica Clark, she's had plenty of the footy, but it's been a really consistent performance across the field. Claire Ransom's been good. Em Mifsud has been very good. For the Tigers, Jade Lockley, as we mentioned, Marley Bevan, Hayley Baldwin. They just need a few more contributors to possess the footy. Let's take a look at the highlights from the second quarter of this game, thanks to LJ Hooker. That's the goal for Matilda Harvey after a 50-metre penalty was awarded. And then the goal of the game so far, which is saying something, because Maddie Lamb's kicked a couple of absolute beauties. It's a 12-point margin in favour of North Hobart. And let me tell you, it'll go down to the wire too here at North Hobart. We might take a quick break here at half-time, get to some ads, but we'll be right back. My name's Tubes Taylor, and I'm joined by Grace Mitchell. You can catch me on Triple M Breakfast Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. till 9 every single day on 107.3 on the FM dial or anywhere via the listener app, LISTNR. We'll be right back. Second half of the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property Div1 Southern Football League Women's Grand Final coming up next.
Mate, the Great Australian Bite has something delicious for you. Banjo's Bakery Cafe, where meets baked fresh in every store, every day since 1984. The Great Australian Bite has never tasted this good. Visit a store near you or download the app and order today. Banjo's Bakery Cafe, baking things better.
Hi, I'm Ray Chamberlain, and here are the top reasons why you should become an AFL umpire. You love intellectual conversations.
I know you're not. No, I said on.
And you said no. Everybody knows you need help with your anger management issues.
We don't talk to one another like that. It's okay.
You just can't keep up with the young ones any longer.
He's run down.
because you like to get paid to keep fit.
Blow your whistle, show your decision, show your good strong signals, then get on your bike and go.
It's the best game in the world.
Well, we're back. That happened quickly. Third term underway. And it's the D's by 12 points. Quick kick forward by Barnes. Mifsud does well to trap it in. Umpire circles. It'll be a ball up.
I think they've called holding the ball. It's a free kick to Mifsud.
Well, Mifsud sends it long. And oh, wow.
Are they going to pay that?
Yeah, I mean, you've got to hold the footy, right? She's dropped it. And they've paid the mark. I'm not being critical, but it's got to go both ways, I reckon. Anyway, doesn't matter. Jamie Simons has been paid the mark and makes no mistake. And extends the margin out to 18 points. North Hobart 4-2-26 to Kingborough 1-2-8.
You'd be feeling pretty robbed if you were a Kingborough Tiger for that one, but all credit to Jamie, obviously. She's an excellent player, and she is not going to miss a goal that far out.
No way, she's a star. Nyetta Lynch. Umpire's pulled out a free kick again here. Encroaching out of the circle, so I'm not sure what happens here. I think it might be a 666 infringement or a 565 infringement.
Just a warning, I think.
Warning. It's really starting to be a constant rain out there at the moment. Hair everywhere. Quick kick, rushed forward. It was McGuinness's hair. Dalco caught with the footy. Umpire circles and will ball it up. Now, of course, the other person who I've seen kick a goal from this corner pocket is Robbie Devine. You know Robbie Devine. He coaches the Devils. He's an assistant coach at the Tassie Devils and former North Hobart absolute champion, Absalom.
Robbie Devine.
Gets it out, known as the Wiz. Rush kick forward. Rain really starting to come down now. Dalco got it up. Bailey from the corner, driving the ball inside forward 50. And where's she going? Is it out of bounds on the full? No.
Georgia Bailey does like to take them out of the ruck and kick straight for goal. Did that against us in the game last weekend, so...
Well, she couldn't get near it there. Negri. That's a hot tip from someone in the know. And that one goes out of bounds again in front of Josie Rose and Steph Cowdroy. Tell you what, Steph Cowdroy's played a reasonable game too. She's riding Josie Rose really closely there.
Very reliable back there.
Thomas gets wrapped up in a tackle nicely and the umpire's put too high. Thomas gets the free kick. Long to Mifsud, who just worked the ball beautifully. Left foot sends it. Gee, that's a beautiful kick in the wet. Simons at the back. Baldwin trying hard. So was Parker. Now the veteran, Absalom. Played 100 games. Mifsud does well. Barnes got a handball back to Claire Ranson. Marley Bevan's arriving. Says hello. Now Marley Bevan plays on quickly. Sends the ball inside forward 50. Chance for Josie Rose and Georgie Bailey, who's gang tackled. And it's a ball up.
We'll take two to get her down.
Bailey out of the ruck, like you said. Grace Mitchell. Keep an eye on her here.
Keep an eye on it. It's got to happen.
I saw Jacinta Limbrick walking around before, one of your teammates.
Yes,
she
they're all
reckons
here.
that North Hobart might be too strong. Goal here, though, for the Tigers might instill a little bit of confidence. And Claire Ransom ends up with a footy.
Tigers are yet to beat North Hobart this season, so would take all their efforts to get the win.
Oh, Clark, so good, gets it off to Ransom. Ransom kick favours the Tigers in Allenby. Clark shrugs one tackle, gets it off to Negri. Negri's kick is clever, over the top of Barnes though. Hayley Baldwin went through without touching the ball. Negri got it away to Lamb. Lamb's kick is rushed. This will be wrapped up as easy as like by Dalco. Dalco sends the ball long. Josie Rose at the back, can't take the mark. Maddie Lamb, well, that's got to be deliberate. It doesn't go out, so it can't be. My depth perception is off.
Yes. Range is holding that one up a bit. The ball's getting very heavy.
Dalco got a kick forward. Dalco again, but it's a different Dalco. And Ransom takes the mark as easy as you like. Got a kick out wide, finds Mackenzie Banks. Banks' kick favours Ollie Dove. Dove with a big tackle. Calls a throw. I think she held on to it.
I don't think she got rid of the ball tubes.
Anyway, Josie Rose worked to the front of the pack. Picked up nicely. Rose sends it goalward. Was this enough to fire up the Tigers?
That is a great goal. They've had it down there 50 for a bit there, Tube, so it's nice to get some reward.
Margin back to just 12 points, 4-2-26. Lead the Tigers, 2-2-14. Is that enough to fire them up, Grace Mitchell?
I think that will fire them up, Tubes.
It was Hayley Kluger's handball that was great, but the strength of Josie Rose in that contest.
And that kick off one step, just knew where the goals were and put it through.
So back in the middle, 7.5 minutes gone. Josie Rose comes into the side for the injured Stacey Fox. She certainly provided a target down there. Handball came out. Baldwin just rushes the kick forward. Clark will get there first. Oh, arriving nicely was Lockley. And now the umpire will circle and ball it up. Absalom needs to get rid of it quickly. Bouncing ball. Bella Parker might get there first. Through comes Lockley. We know she's fast. Just needs to keep the ball in front. Bailey from the pocket gets it forward. Coming out to meet the ball. Oh, big tackle laid by Josie Rose.
That is holding the ball.
Well, Cowdroy didn't know that Josie Rose had the closing speed.
I love a bit of forward pressure when the forwards can lock it in like that, and now you've got a shot on goal.
Oh, just tugs it a little too far. Maybe just stays in, no. Through from behind. It's a different Kingborough Tigers that has come out. A handy point, perhaps. They're doing just 2 goals now to get in front.
Don't say anything incriminating.
Ball brought back in by Negri. Nyhouse goes back and takes the mark. Where's Georgie Bailey when you need her? Nyhouse sends the ball long. Josie Rose gets to the front of the pack, got 3 demons to beat, but the boundary beats everyone.
Really liking the work of Josie early this half. Getting plenty of opportunity, working hard to get the ball.
So it's all trapped up here again. Ball up. Bailey did battle. Negri. Lamb. Dalco's down behind play. Baldwin with a clean pick up. Goes towards Josie Rose. Oh! It's actually Georgie Bailey, Tubes, you muppet, who floated across and took a strong mark. She's going to head to Robbie's pocket.
Robbie's pocket.
Have a look at this from Clunk.
Great positioning by Georgia Bailey to get in front and take that mark.
Just
very tight.
Stabs at it.
Keep getting opportunities in that pocket, Tubes, and they might need to centre it a bit.
Yeah, I agree. Robbie Devine's pocket is a tough pocket to kick one from. Mark taken as easy as you like by Ferguson. Barnes. So that's a throw-in. Yeah?
Yeah, because I think she tapped it over the line with the hands. Wasn't a clear handball or kick over the line.
Okay, so that's what the rule is.
Yep.
Right, okay. Beautiful. Learning as I go. Clark. It's been very good in this term. Hold off the footy according to the umpire.
Also another state player, Angelica Clark, in the midfield and pushes up forward as well. Very good round of football.
Absalom has the footy at half forward. Gee, the Tigers have been electric in this term. Long kick will find Clark.
North Hobart are very well set up behind the footy. Taking those intercept marks.
Oh, just through the hands of Grimsey. Barnes ran on with the footy. Bouncing ball here for Lancaster. Got a handball away. All ran into trouble there. Barnes kept coming. Thomas, clever. Only as far as Bevan. And Dove in a paddock. Sending the ball long towards Bailey. Oh, bang!
Crash and bash.
Gee, and they've both bounced back up. Negri, Kluger. What a battle, goodness me. Got to see that again. Clunk. Oh. Never in my footy career did I do that, Grace Mitchell.
I'm still yet to do it, Choose. Maybe one day.
No. Dalco sits underneath this one. There's Matilda Dalco. Oh dear, nearly ran herself into trouble. Dove underneath the pack. Oh, Lancaster caught one high, and we'll get the free kick. It's actually Lockley. Lockley plays on, down to Josie Rose. Protected the drop zone beautifully, and we'll get a free kick.
Great positioning as a forward, Josie there. Protecting the drop zone, as you said, Tubes, and now rewarded.
So, must kick for the Tigers. Goodness me, Josie Rose to put her second goal on the board. Likes it off the boot. Big game player, Josie Rose. The margin back to just 4 points.
She has certainly stepped up this quarter, Tubes, and now the game is very close.
Oh, well, yes, it is, Grace. It's 4 points the margin. It's within a kick.
It is within a kick.
What a game of footy.
This is definitely the scoring end, so Tigers capitalising on that right now.
Goodness me, game on here at North Hobart. What I've loved about this comeback from the Tigers, pushing the back, free kick going the way of Ransom, is that it hasn't been the big names. It's been a couple of, like Jade Lockley's playing out of her skin at the moment. Thomas, Nyhouse, Thomas will get it again. Ran into Ollie Dove. Umpire says play on. Let's not forget, Ollie Dove had her face rearranged in the first contest of the game. And she's out there still. Lamb, who's been sensational, bends one around the corner. First time inside forward 50 for quite some time. Simons just left her behind. Quick kick, scared stuff. Now a chance, running into an open goal. Bella Parker just to the near side.
I think that one bounced off her face and gave her an opportunity on goal there.
Margin
Bella
back to
Parker.
5. Zoe Donnelly to bring the ball back in. Has Maddie Young by herself. Not a lot to kick to here for Young. Oh, in fact, she's kicked into Mifsud. Claire Ransom gets tackled with a footy. That was holding the ball in the first term. Ollie Dove through, comes Clark. That is holding the ball. Great tackle laid by Tess Waller. Nyhouse does well. Out of bounds.
What's this one?
This is
the
going to be a
last
talk
touch. It
to
was
come
off
off.
the boot, so it should be. Yep.
So it was a clear kick off the boot.
Off
That's
the
why
boot.
not. Yep. Okay.
Correct.
Ransom sends the ball long. Out the back, a chance now for Bella Parker. Got a handball away to Mifsud. Mifsud off the ground. That's out on the full.
Misswood is working hard in the forward line. She's locking it in, laying those hard tackles, so reward is bound to come. Not on that occasion.
A minute and a half left in the term. Little Chisler out wide. This one will be over the line for a boundary throw-in. Goodness me. I don't know about you, Grace Mitchell, but in these situations, I get really nervous. There's so much time left in the game still for either side to win it, but it's been a mighty comeback from the Kingborough Tigers.
It certainly has. My heart is beating.
Look at Ollie Dove go in there. Got a handball out to Nyhouse. And the umpire says, give it to me, I'll ball it up.
A lot of space in that 50 for the North Hobart.
Dalco straight on the ground, gets a kick, but this is a dangerous position to be in. Lamb was held off the footy, umpires missed it. Lamb went in and got it again. Bella Parker sends one forward again. Mifsud out the back, rolling over the line, ball in. 20 seconds to go in the term. Can the Demons pinch one here? They've got about 10 seconds to go by the time the ball comes in. Bouncing ball at the back. I don't think that might be all she wrote for the term. Rolling kick and clever defence from the Kingborough Tigers. North Hobart 4-3-27 lead the Kingborough Tigers 3-4-22. Goal kickers for the Demons. 2 to Maddie Lamb, 1 to Matilda Harvey, and Jamie Simons kicked the first one of that term. For the Kingborough Tigers, it's Josie Rose who kicked 2 goals, 1 in that term, and Georgie Bailey with the other goal. Better players for that term.
I definitely
Grace
think
Mitchell.
for Kingborough, Rose absolutely lifted her side then for that quarter, and Dove as well going in hard, as you said. She's been excellent. I think Jamie Simmons for North Hobart and Missford just locking it in that 50 when they can. They've been good.
Mifsud's been really, really good down forward. Every time the ball gets nearer, she provides a really strong contest. Let's take a look at the highlights from that term. Gee, there were some hard hits. Thanks to LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property. This is the goal from Josie Rose, just so strong. And to get the purchase on the kick to send it that far, sensational. Josie Rose had another free, took a good mark, sent it home too. And we missed the first goal from Jamie Simons, but it was a beauty. Plenty of footy to come. Do not go anywhere. It's going right down to the wire here. It's North Hobart Demons by 5 points. Tubes Taylor and Grace Mitchell with you, bringing you the last term in just a few moments. Stick around.
Mate, the Great Australian Bite has something delicious for you. Banjo's Bakery Cafe, where meets baked fresh in every store every day since 1984. The great Australian bite has never tasted this good. Visit a store near you or download the app and order today. Banjo's Bakery Cafe. Baking things better.
Hi, I'm Ray Chamberlain, and here are the top reasons why you should become an AFL umpire. You love intellectual conversations.
I know you're not. No, I said
And you said no. Everybody knows you need help with your anger management issues.
we don't talk to one another like that.
It's okay.
You just can't keep up with the young ones any longer.
It's run down.
Because you like to get paid to keep fit.
Blow your whistle, show your decision, show your good strong signals, then get on your bike and go.
It's the best game in the world.
Well, the final term of the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property Southern Football League Women's Division 1 Grand Final is about to get underway. Tubes Taylor here to bring you the final stages of this match along with Grace Mitchell. Grace, who you tipping? Call it now.
Kingborough had plenty of people around their huddle. There's lots of people here to get behind them, so who knows what this last quarter will bring. I love an upset, Tubes.
Well, I'm tipping the Demons just. I don't know whether that was all that the Kingborough Tigers had in that term, whether they threw absolutely everything at them. We're about to find out if there's anything left in the tank. Ball up here from umpire Nyetta Lynch. One down by Nyhouse. Oh, gee. Through comes holding the footy. Got your hands free. You need to be able to get rid of it. Ransom takes the free kick, sending it long inside forward 50. Absalom back with the pat. Over the top, handball come from Barnes. Clearing the ball there is Johnson. Through fingertips again, now it's a foot race. Who's going to get there first? Dalco with a scoopy handball, looking for Lancaster. Can't get there. Dalco goes back, gets pushed in the back. Umpire says play on. McGuinness does really well. Dalco's in there, got a couple to deal with, and it'll be a ball up. How about some of these contests, Grace?
Yeah, they're going in hard. They've got 18 minutes left of their season, so I'm sure they'll put everything into this quarter.
Bevan drifted out of it a little bit in the last quarter. Wasn't really required, as there were lots of players for the Tigers who were contributing, and they're back within 5 points. There's 17 minutes left of the season. Can they get the win? Handball came out. Picked up by Lancaster and driven forward. Sitting under the footy, nicely marked by Lockley. Lockley looks up, sending the ball long. Josie Rose underneath the footy, did really well. Gathered it, sent it forward. Couldn't get the kick away though. Bevan's there. Now a chance for Lockley, who's got toe. Goes towards Rose, who took the mark.
That was a great setup by Jade Lockley, plenty of speed. She got on her left boot then as well. She's a right footer.
Looks like Claire Ransom's riding Marley Bevan really tightly. Umpires just directing traffic here. I think this might be right on Josie Rose's distance. In she comes. Oh, she's got a long journey on it. Punch through. No, umpire says play on. Cowdroy kicks it long. Lamb hard at the footy. Dalco sends it long. Big fly over the back. Bailey shrugs past one. Got a handball away. It's out of bounds. Gee, it's tightly contested. Who's willing to stand up for the North Hobart Demons here? They need someone to just steady them. Georgie Bailey in the ruck up against McGuinness. One down. Negri can't gather the footy. Kluger, big tackle. Now, big tackle laid there. Again, Thomas, Bevan got the handball away. Oh, trouble here for Lockley. Big tackle by Baldwin. Was it a push in the back? It was.
Yeah, landed in the back there. Great pressure by Kingborough though to try and lock it in. Unfortunately, just landed in the back for that one.
Clark has it in the back line. Pushed underneath it. Negri tapped out of bounds for a throw-in.
I really like the move of McGuinness in the ruck for North Hobart this quarter. I think it will make a bit of a difference for them.
Completely agree. Thomas, Bevan. Thomas got the handball away. Will that be a free kick? That should be a free kick to the Tigers. Yep, it is. Sanity prevails. Lancaster sends a torpedo inside forward 50, bouncing ball over the back. Clever touch there from Vernon. Into the advantage of Negri. Negri runs into a bit of trouble. Quick rushed kick from Ferguson. Who's at home? No one except for Clark, who's been the best player in the second half. Short one's on for Thomas.
Really settled her team there, Clark. But, took her time, hit up a target.
That's leadership right there, isn't it? Oh, this is dangerous. Tackled out the footy, high tackle. It's going to Lancaster. Lancaster sending the ball long. This one should roll over the back. Who's at home? Kluger off the ground. Oh, great defensive work there. As Bailey gets pushed in the back, umpire says, ball it in.
Yeah, the pressure is hot in Tigers 50. It's getting very close to goal.
Tigers just holding it inside their forward line. Dalco got it away. Umpire said holding the footy. Negri.
Left footer Negri. Should be looking on that side of the ground. He's up the middle.
Jed went through everyone there. Claire Ransom at the back. Clark across the line for a ball in. Hot contest here. Bevan was the only one that went at the footy, and it's out of bounds. Just feel like someone needs to step up here from either side. Grace Mitchell.
Yes, there's a lot of contested ball at the moment. It's not really landing in anyone's favour.
Thomas might be the one. Lancaster over the footy, pushed out the back. Lockley gets it away. Bevan tackled. Lancaster, oh, that's brilliant stuff by Jade Lockley. Thomas through. Ollie Dove scoops the ball forward. Out it pops out the back. Oh! Umpire says, give it to me. I'll ball it up.
Great tackle pressure.
I feel like everyone at the stadium here is on the edge of their seats. Umpire's pulled a free kick out. It'll go the way of the Tigers. Ollie Dove thinks it's... Well, the umpire pointed the wrong way there. Ollie Dove knew that she'd infringed. Chelsea Thomas gets the kick. McGuinness dropped what she should have taken. Scooping out the back. Dalco just threw it away. That was a throw. So Lamb, just to settle things for the D's. Bevan through fingertips. Clever handball over the top to Ransom. Kept it in. This should be wrapped up. It is. Nice mark.
Settling things down here, Tigers. I think they've stopped their run a bit and just taken a breath.
Olivia Johnson with the kick. Through fingertips again. Negri's been an absolute brick wall down there. Bevan. Handballed out nicely by Waller. Bevan kept running. Quick kick by Barnes. Touch ball, all trouble here. Now the veteran throws it on the boot. Gets it up to Grimsey. Ollie Dove through with pace. Sends it forward. Bailey needs to go quick. Needs to go quick. Doesn't. She's going to back herself from 50. If I'm Georgie Bailey, I sell candy here. Absolutely. Sends it to the top of the square. Who's at home? Is Josie Rose good enough to get the mark? Out the back, no mark. Play on was the call. Bouncing ball. Umpire says, give it to me.
Yeah, you'd be, if you were Georgia Bailey, then you might have wanted to get it moving early, but she is a long kick, so at the end, stoppage in front of goal. Not a bad
Josie
result.
Rose was by herself down there.
Yeah.
Bailey out of the ruck. Pops it on the boot. Punched away by a number of fists. Now Bevan throws it on the boot. Is this going to be a mark to Josie Rose? No. Umpire says play on. Josie Rose from the pocket. Gets it on the boot. Dribbles one forward. Cowdroy. Attacked with the footy. Was good. Touched on. Oh dear. Umpire missed a free kick there, I think. Marley Bevan kept running. Dalco. Umpire says, I'll ball it up. Gee, they are set up so well behind the ball, the Tigers.
They are locking it in. I really like the work of Jade Lockley below knees. She's picking that ball up cleanly.
Bailey got it to Bevan. Bevan goes to goal! No!
So close. Not sure if you saw my tip on the SFLW post for Marley Bevan to kick the winner.
I didn't see that, funnily enough. Margin back to 4. That would have been a hot tip by you.
Real hot tip. Almost had me too.
Ball back in play. It's been a very entertaining game. Claire Ransom gets a handball past Nyhouse and then just kept running. Oh, had a bounce. Trouble now. Nyhouse does well, traps it in where it's centre wing. Gee.
North Hobart would be feeling a little bit of relief out of that forward 50 Tigers. Hopefully they can get it forward.
Who's going to step up for North Hobart? Baldwin gets tackled without the footy. Umpire lets it go like that. Now, out she comes. I'll tell you what, Charlotte Barnes has had a fair bit of footy. Mifsud gathers the ball, then shrugs past one. That's holding the ball. Beautiful tackle laid by Donnelly. Donnelly, calculated kick, finds Grimsey. Grimsey goes wide, looking for Kluger. Oh, that's a good kick and handball. Numbers here with the D's. Dalco does really well. Free kick will go to Negri.
Just needs to settle the team down here. Negri should take it back, use a full amount of time.
Why not? There's only 7 minutes left in the term, 7 minutes left in the season. Long kick up the wing. Big fly. Nyhouse a long way from her hands to her feet. Gets it out, does Baldwin, and that one's out of bounds. Free kick going to Negri. Short kick, looking for Barnes. Well worn by Absalom. Negri came in hard at the footy, dove on it now, trouble here. Lancaster is absolutely dumped.
It's definitely dried up a lot. Tube's not, the ball wouldn't be as wet anymore,
Yes.
so that marking game comes back into it for North Hobart.
Lancaster got a handball away to Baldwin. Baldwin's wrapped up by Lamb. Lamb got it to Bevan. Tell you what, it's a hot potato right now.
It is very hot. The tackles are being laid left, right and centre.
Ball up, centre wing. Nyhouse. Scoopy handball. Out of bounds. Boundary ball up.
Tigers need to try and get it to space, use their run and their legs, especially in Jade Lockley, if they want to have a chance of winning this one.
I'm going to say this right now. Next goal wins.
Next goal wins.
Oh, great tackle, Claire Ransom, the tackle machine. Last touch. Gee. Claire Ransom to take the kick. Through everyone. Wore it in the face, did Sam Grimsey. And we'll see a ball up.
Less than 5 minutes in this game. Put it all out there.
Yeah, not long left now. Bouncing ball, Grimsey's there, as is Lamb. Ball up. Grimsey tried to get away. Clark for the first time inside forward 50 in a long time for the D's, but no, last touch.
North Hobart have definitely taken a more defensive side to this quarter. Not many were up forward in that kick mentioned by Clark.
Oh, Baldwin with strength gets it forward, looking for a player. Negri's been the one that stepped up for mine in this third term. Great tackle by Kluger. Is it holding the footy? No, no prior. Great call from the umpire. Laura Negri has been an absolute wall.
She's been their saviour back there, that's for sure.
And that one's out of bounds for a ball in. Ooh-wee. 3 minutes left in the term, 3 minutes left in the season. Can the D's hold on? It's all Tigers here. Quick rushed kick, punched away nicely. Allenby arrived, Clark, Ransom, as they move the ball forward again. I'll tell you what, one of the best for the Tigers has been Young. Bevan got it away. And the umpire's called a throw. So it's a free kick going to the Tigers, D's rather. Harvey will take it just forward to centre, and that might be enough to hold on.
It might be if they can lock it in there and get another shot on goal. Score a goal even and seal the deal.
Simons got a handball away. Baldwin can't gather. I've been impressed with Barnes. Simons' kick will go out on the full, so a last roll of the dice for the Tigers.
They're going to want to move quick.
The margin just 4 points. Long kick. Oh, out of there nicely was Harvey. Sends it inside forward 50. Parker did really well. Harvey kept running, diving on the ball. Out the back, Mifsud can't gather. Chance now for Simons. Got a handball smothered. Quick one here for Simons. Rushed. Bella Parker picks up the footy. It's hold on footy for the D's. Thomas, the captain, gathered. And a dump tackle.
This is good for North Hobart. This is going to take the time off the clock, and she's going to get a shot on goal here. She might seal it. 1 minute to go.
A minute to go.
The umpire is bloody disgraceful.
So 1 minute to go. Chelsea Thomas to seal it for her beloved Demons, and the Demons will go back to back. Straight through the middle. Chelsea Thomas, you are a star.
Absolute scene to North Hobart here. That's sold them the game.
An absolute sealer. Well, the back line needs to be applauded to the North Hobart Demons. They resulted in that goal right there. Particularly not Laura Negri. She has been outstanding.
There's a lot of pressure back there, and Laura really stood up and held the back line up and got them that opportunity, which is fantastic for North Hobart.
$10 points the margin, 9 seconds left. What a game of footy we've seen. Valiant in defeat, or gallant, I don't know what word it is, but the D's are your 2023 LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property Div1 SFLW Premiers for the season 2023. Well-deserved, Grace.
Oh, absolutely. They're the most skillful side by far in the competition. Only lost one game this year, and yeah, they're absolutely excellent. And credit to the North Hobart coaching side as well, Rocket. He's done such a great job with this group, and yeah, can't say much more than that. They're
North
fantastic.
Hobart 5-3-33 defeat Kingborough 3-5-23. Goal kickers for the D's. Maddie Lamb with 2 of the best goals you'll ever see in a grand final. Jamie Simons and Matilda Harvey with 1, and Chelsea Thomas with the sealer. 2 to Josie Rose for the Kingborough Tigers, and 1 to Georgie Bailey. What a game of footy. What a day of women's footy. How good was it, Grace Mitchell?
Oh, I just love footy tubes. Women's footy, it's such a good day out here today. Three grand finals, excellent grand finals, and today for Div 1. Tigers obviously deserving to be here, but North Hobart also deserving for the win. They have definitely been the top of the tier of this competition.
I'm not sure what your thoughts were as far as the Jess Wushner medal goes, Grace, but can you run through a few of the players that you think might be in contention?
Yeah, obviously North Hobart, I would think Lamb with those goals, absolutely excellent, and Jess Wushner being a goal scorer herself, that would be quite fitting. But I also really liked Angelica Clark and then Negri as well, just from that last quarter, just holding up their team to make sure they got the win. But yeah, Angelica Clark as well. Her work in the midfield, her overlap run, that left boot is just excellent. She's very skillful.
Yeah, I think you're right, Grace. I think it'll probably be a game that a lot of people from North Hobart will go back and watch. It was a sensational game from both sides. I thought that Kingborough really in the second half were the better side, but just a fight until the end from the North Hobart Demons, and Laura Negri off half back was sensational. I'm going to get across here and try and interview a few of the players. Let's get to Chelsea Thomas. Chelsea, what does that mean to you?
Oh my God, so much. You don't understand how much this means to me. Oh, I can't even breathe.
And to kick that goal to be the sealer, what was going through your mind then?
Oh, I was like, just relax and go through your routine and kick it and just relax, and I did, and I was, oh my God, I can't even speak.
North Hobart, back-to-back premiers, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm so proud of all the girls. I can't speak highly enough of them. I love them.
Well done, Chelsea Thomas. Let's go over to Emily Mifsud. Mifsud, it's great to see you. What does that mean to you to go back-to-back?
Well, we created history last year, and to be able to do it again this year, it's just unbelievable. I think apparently no team's done it in the south, so yeah, they absolutely brought it. Kingborough were unreal. They gave us a really, really good challenge, so it was a great game, and I think that's what you want in a grand final.
They did come at you in that second half. What was going through your mind, given that you were the deep forward there, and the ball spent a lot of time up in their forward line?
Look, as I said, they really brought it. Their forwards did an unreal job. We just had to back our backmen or backwomen to do their role. Us forwards took turns trying to get up a little bit to help out in the midfield where we could, but yeah, I guess we just had to dig deep and locked it down, and then Chelsea kicked that one to seal the deal at the end, so it was awesome.
Poetic stuff.
It was
for
unreal.
Chelsea Thomas.
Oh, mate, it was perfect. Being our captain this year, she's done an unreal job. Obviously, it's a tough gig to captain a side, and yeah, she did a really good job, so very, very proud of her.
The players have run over here to celebrate with who exactly?
Jim Ransom and Grace White, they were up with the Devils, so a few of our Devils girls couldn't play this week. So yeah, they've just come back from their trip, so it was awesome. So yeah, I'm over the moon, can't believe it.
Well, back to back for you and Mifsud. Well done,
Thank
congratulations.
You. Quick shout out to my family back in Sydney watching. Love you all.
There we go, Mifsud, who I was astounded with. I tell you what, it's a raffle for the best on ground. We'll find out in just a moment as we cross to the presentations. I think it'll be a raffle as far as best on ground. But it could be a number of players. Maddie Lamb set it up with a couple of goals early. Mifsud. But what do you think, Grace? Who do you think is going to be best on ground?
Oh, so many even contributors across the ground. It's so hard to pick. I do think Clark will come away with best on ground, but yeah.
Angelica
totally right.
Clark, yeah. Oh, look, you could go through that list. That's what I think about premiership sides, you know, have contributors across the board, and they certainly did at the North Hobart Demons. Commiserations to a brave Kingborough Tigers. They were sensational in the second half.
They gave it all they've got. They had an excellent second half, and they really pushed to try and get those opportunities inside. Unfortunately, couldn't finish, but their first time playing a grand final. So it's credit to them in the season that they've had.
We'll cross down to Caitlin Barry.
Division 1 of the LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property SFLW. Commiserations to Kingborough. Very well played in some trying conditions and an exciting match. So please put your hands together for Kingborough. And of course, a huge congratulations to the Division 1 premiers for this year, North Hobart. Presenting the best on ground for today's Division 1 Grand Final is Christine Carr. And the best on ground is awarded to, from North Hobart, Laura Negri.
Well deserved. I thought her second half was sensational. She had plenty of footy off half-back too. She is the winner of the Jess Bushner medal for best on field in the Div 1 Grand Final. Well earned.
Yes, well earned.
Presenting
She had
the
a
medals today is David
great second
O'Byrne,
half.
the trophy of Alison Rogers from LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property, and the premiership caps Christine Carr. So congratulations to North Hobart, starting with number 1, Libby Johnston. Number 4, Madison Lamb.
Thought Maddie Lamb kicked 2 of the best goals you'll ever see in a grand final.
Absolutely.
Got to listen up, girls. I don't think the sound is great down here. Number 6, the captain, Chelsea Thomas.
Great game from Chelsea Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
To seal that last goal, calm under pressure.
Number 8, Jamie Simons.
You know what you get with her, as well as Jamie Simons. I thought her target up forward, look, you could go
Number 9,
through the
Emily
list.
Mifsud.
Shout out to her family who are watching back
Number
home.
10, Claire Ransom.
The tackle machine was sensational all day. She could have been another one for that Jess
14,
Bushner medal.
Sophie Ferguson.
Sophie Ferguson popped in with a lot of run off half-back too.
Number 16, best on
Intercept
ground,
marks.
Laura Negri.
Best on ground, Laura Negri.
Number 17, Ebony McGuinness.
Thought she was great. Move into the ruck too.
Yep, moved into the ruck, really helped them, I think. She
Number
was
18,
excellent in there.
Bella Parker.
Bella Parker did some magic things up forward too.
Yep,
22,
Bella Parker, Devils
Matilda
player as well.
Harvey. '23, Emma Upton. Number 27, Tia Moffat. (31) Steph Cowdroy.
Cowdroy did a great job. It was a great battle with her.
Angelica Clark.
And Josie Rose. Angelica Clark probably a little unlucky to not get the best on.
Number 40, Mackenzie Banks. (41) Charlotte Barnes.
Number 5, Charlotte Barnes. Confusion early.
Yeah.
43, Amelia Bannerman. (52) Stephanie Smith. Number 53, Georgina Vernon. And the emergencies today, number 12, Ella McConnon. And number 26, Howie Bowman.
It's great to see the emergencies getting their medals too. They've been a part of the season all season.
Exactly, emergencies are so
And the
important.
coach, Darren McConnon.
You like to put on a bit of a show, don't you?
Don't go too far away. Darren, I'm sure there's some people you'd like to thank and say a few words to Kingborough and your girls as well.
To the Tigers, wow, that was an absolutely fantastic game. I'm actually still shaking. So you brought it today. We knew that you were coming hard and, you know, take this into next season because, you know, today was an absolute cracking game and a real spectacle of women's footy in Tassie in pretty trying conditions. So excellent stuff and all the best for the rest next year. To our group, you know, thanks to Goose and Jim. We have an amazing coaching group. We have an amazing team. And you know the effort the girls put in over pre-season and through the year is absolutely fantastic. To go through a season and only lose one game is amazing. So excellent work, and let's party hard this weekend.
The weekend's
Congratulations,
over,
Darren. I'll get you to stick around and also invite Captain Chelsea Thomas up to accept the cup from Alison Rogers.
Well, here we go. The presentation of the Premiership Cup to the captain, Chelsea Thomas, and coach Darren McConnon.
The SFLW LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property Premiers for Div 1, North Hobart.
There they are, the premiers for 2023. The best side of the comp all year, and well-deserved, Grace Mitchell.
Absolutely well-deserved, and I'm sure they'll go out and celebrate hard.
We'll get the song.
Chelsea, start us off. Chelsea. Hang on.
Get in, Brady.
Get in, Brady.
Well, there we go. An amazing day of footy here, celebrating women's football in the Southern Football League. The LJ Hooker Pinnacle Property Southern Football League for the women's. It's been a great day. We've got the premiers from Div 1, the North Hobart Demons. From Div 2, it was the Claremont Magpies, and from Div 3, the St Virgil Saints. It's been a great day. Grace Mitchell, thank you so much for joining me during that game.
Thanks for having me, Tubes. It's a pleasure.
It's been, you've got a career in commentary, I reckon. And just commiserations to the Kingborough Tigers, the Lauderdale Bombers and the Dodgers Ferry Sharks. I'd like to thank Adam Rybell and Rob Stubbs on the camera. Of course, our technical directors and replay manager, Andrew and Fiona Harcourt. My name is Tubes Taylor. You can catch me on Triple M Breakfast 107.3 from Monday to Fridays on your FM dial or anywhere via the listener app. Until next time, can't wait to see you at the footy. Bye for now.